Hi subscribers, hi viewers. People don't understand like how China is serious about anti-COVID. These are still the COVID testing booths, and you cannot travel really. You cannot walk for more than 7 minutes until you go past one. Before you cannot travel for 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes. I mean walking at just low pace before you go past one, and I've just been arranging some tickets for my family. Not really my family, I mean like my auntie. She wants to come and do business. My cousin wants to come over. My auntie is from Africa. She'll be traveling from Africa. She wanted to travel from Africa, and my cousin is in the United Kingdom, and my other friend, they're in the United Kingdom. So they've been asking me like how can they come to China, and they were really planning and looking forward to come and order some goods for resale. As I've just started a e-commerce trade as well. Not started, but resumed my e-commerce trade, like you know that. I'm doing a FBA with Amazon. Like this week, we're waiting for our goods. So like advising them how to travel to China. If you want to come to China, anybody else, you should have, according to our research, a minimum of 3,000 pounds, or something like $3,500 minimum, and that's just before entry. So for you to enter China and really be able to do the things you want to do, you will be it will be a little bit expensive, more expensive than that. So if you really are planning to do this journey on a correct manner, your average, including the hotel bills for your 2 weeks, should be really like that's a DHL vehicle that's electric powered, and I want to ship some goods. I'll be shipping some goods, so possibly I'll be dealing with DHL or some other shipping company. So what's happening is you need to, sorry about that, the distraction. I was just trying to get this bike, and so that I can cycle to my apartment. So you need to have 5k for you to be able to come down for 2 weeks. Do not forget that in China there's a mandatory, until the COVID situation, of which I do not advise people to come to China this year. So if you want to come to China, think about it next year or after the COVID is over, because there is a mandatory 2 to 3 weeks. Actually, the average time you can spend on quarantine is 2 to 3 weeks. It's 2 weeks at the port of entry, like wherever city you're coming in from. It can be it can be Shanghai, it can be Beijing, or whatever, Guangzhou. You will have, it's a mandatory quarantine. You will spend 2 weeks there. Then you need to travel to the city you are traveling to. The city you are traveling to, when you arrive, you need to spend another week on quarantine. So taking a look at that, you do the maths. There's something like 5 weeks. If you're coming for a 2 weeks period in China, you should really be prepared to spend something like 5 weeks, of which 3 weeks will be on quarantine. And it is expensive to spend time on quarantine, and you need, like I'm saying, it's really unnecessary. If there's any way you can do business in China, or you want to do certain things, even foreign students are not allowed yet, and to come to China. They can come to China, anybody can come to China, but there is some really strict measures that make sure that in the screening process, the COVID screening process you will go through, to make sure that you are clear of COVID. And it costs a lot of money according to the budgets and everything. The amount of money you can spend on quarantine, or the amount of money you will spend on those first 3 weeks or 2 weeks is enough, especially if you want to come and order some goods from China. Is enough to order you bulk stuff, a lot of stuff, not bulk stuff, a lot of products. So what I would advise is just buy and ship, get in contact with manufacturers, suppliers, or sourcing agents. You deal with them, they'll be able to help. And when you manage to do that, you wait until next year, because next year maybe everything will be opened up. I myself, I am planning to go out of China this year, and in about a few months time, and I'll be traveling to Africa to go pursue my gold, to go manage my gold mining business project. And I am prepared to come and spend, when I'm on my way back next year, I will be prepared to spend those 2 to 3 weeks on quarantine, because if COVID is not over yet, I will be really prepared to spend a long time in China. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment, as I'll be, or ask any questions you want, and click on the notification button, because I share a lot of information about China, how to do business, how to live, reside here, how to travel. Anything you need to know about China, you can ask, especially if it's e-commerce, because that's what I'm focusing on at the moment.